I know what it's like in life when you have an internal world that does not match your external reality. The goals, dreams, desires that you have, that you wish to achieve and you work so hard to achieve, yet for whatever reason they're just in the distance and you can't seem to achieve them. You're enduring associations with people who are pessimists, who look at you as you're working too hard, or your goals, dreams are too big or too large for you to achieve.
Before I met Chris, I was 4 years into running the gym. I started really small. I started in basically a storage container. It was 400 square foot. It was pay-as-you-go sessions. It was like £3 a time. Really, really undervalued myself.
Before I started working with Chris, I just set up my business for a couple of months. I was by myself with the business. I guess I was stuck because it didn't really have any strategy to kind of where I wanted to go.
Before I started with Chris, I was working with a gym, owning a gym, and sort of not really having any sort of clear strategy or any sort of clear sort of route to where I wanted to get to.
Before I joined the Mastermind Elite, I was a bit just sort of bored and a bit fed up with my business. I was really struggling with leads. I was just doing making all the classic mistakes. What Chris taught me though, literally would have saved the business because it just wouldn't be around anymore.
The last 5 years, things have slowly started to get stale, and 6 months ago I was in a place where we need to get back to doing what we're doing best.
And on a daily basis you have this battle of the stuff that you need to do versus the stuff that you actually want to do. And I know that you've been hustling for a long time to get new clients, and those clients are actually the source of your quiet desperation, the reason that you feel like you do inside.
After about 2 years of that, where I felt like I wanted to give up, and I felt like I was kind of at a crossroads really, where the business had to grow and give me what I wanted from it, or I would have to give it up and work full-time at a job that I didn't like.
I was struggling to sort of make clients, I was struggling to get leads, I was struggling to retain my clients, and generally just not really getting anywhere with regards to sort of moving forward with my gym.
And your business is on a knife's edge of success. On a daily basis, you worry about clients leaving, you worry about clients going, because if there's suddenly a group of clients left, your business will be in a dismal position. So then you endure the arduous, monotonous one-to-one sessions, often dreaming about what else you could be doing right now.
The thing with Chris is that, number one, I went to his gym and I was blown away. It was huge. It was like 5 times the size of my gym at the time. The revenue he was making was like 20 times what I was making. The amount of difference he was having in people's lives. He's done it. He showed me how to do exactly what he's done, and everything that he tells me to do, he has tested with the exact same marketplace, the exact same pricing structure. And everything's just proven to work before I'm even doing it. So for me, it's worth like 10 times the investment just to have that security that the processes work.
No matter with Chris, everything that he explained to me helped me transform our business into the business for today.
I think that one of the biggest impacts for me was just a real big growth in my self-belief and confidence. It really made me think what's actually possible.
And Chris has helped me massively through this. He's sort of helped me sort of figure out a strategy, helped me figure out a marketing strategy, and how to sort of sell, how to sort of move forward with the gym, and how to sort of progress on and get everything that I want in life.
Nowadays you've got to keep up with what's going on and being able to adapt, and one of the things Chris is excellent at being able to explain the transition and difference. My life is different thanks to Chris's help, because he got me clarity. In a moment when things were really hazy, not just from a business front, from a personal front, he was able to coach me back on track.
The results have been tremendous to have. I'm always getting leads coming in now, I'm getting more leads than I ever have done. Moving forward with the gym, I'm actually progressing much more further than I ever thought was possible.
Told me there was more to just one-to-one training, so just set up the small group stuff. Now I've got 7 personal trainers that work for myself, and I've got a business partner too. Chris has helped so far. We've gone from me making maybe 3k a month to now making about 150k a year.
You could see a graph of like my growth from day one. It would be like £400 a month, £400 a month, £200 a month, losing money, losing money, losing money. For 4 years it was like that. And you got to remember I was working a part-time job at the same time, and then within 8 weeks of working with Chris, it just quadrupled my revenue, and from there we've tripled it again in the last 18 months.
The results of Chris's help, basically I took on one of his strategies in the middle of July, which is renowned for being our quietest time of the year. And I remember specifically putting an ad out on the Thursday. By the Monday we had 25 people apply for it, and 17 of those enrolled. So I knew straight away that his stuff, it works.
And I think one of the most important things about the Mastermind is actually these locations we go to, because we all get stuck in our rut at work, and it sort of narrows your mind a little bit. You come here and we start talking about the potentials for not just our business but our lives. So that's why coming to the inspiring places, taking your time off work is just absolutely essential, and you'll love it. It's fantastic.
So this experience is so different to anything else I've ever done before. It's something that you just become a part of, and you become friends with the people there, and they help and guide you as well as sort of helping each other sort of move forward. We're in Portugal at the moment, and it's just unbelievable. The atmosphere is really good, the surroundings are really good, and it really helps you push forward.
So I would completely recommend that anyone who's on the fence, anyone who's not sure about starting with Chris. The thing with Chris is that he's genuine, everything he does is tested. Everything he's done for me has literally taken me from making $1,000 a month to making, this month we're going to make $14,000 a month.
If you ever think about wanting to join with Chris, then do it. This is 100% the best thing I've ever done.
Advice I'd give to someone that was considering joining Chris is, first and foremost, talk to him. He's a very approachable person, but what was important for me was just the way he communicated with me.
If you're having doubts, I'd just go over them. I ummed and ahed for ages to start Chris' first Mastermind, the 50k 90 days, and literally what I spent on that, I got it back in 2 weeks. I was literally, I didn't actually think that was going to be possible.
The advice I'd give, go for it. Like, it's been the biggest breakthrough in my life so far.
And so if anything in this video is compelling you right now to reach out, then I urge you to do so. If you want to be surrounded by people who are going to pick you up, lift you up, be surrounded by people who want to be more successful, they want to grow their business, they're going to push you to be more successful, then reach out and schedule a call with us, and we'll see if or how we can help you. Chris Brown, Mastermind Elite, superfitbusiness.com. It's been a pleasure having you here. I hope that we can help you transform, okay? Bye-bye.
He's just one of those guys that he's just like a normal person, but got an extraordinary mind. And that for me was the kind of reason why I was like, you know what, this works perfect for me.